Welcome to episode 4 of my series reviewing all the physical CDs I own and just trying to remember something about each CD as I pull it out. I'm randomly determining which CD I'm going to talk about. They are here in an order, not really any particular order. They're kind of grouped by band, but they're not grouped alphabetically or anything. They were a couple of moves ago, gotten less anal by far. So let's find out what we're doing. We have row 4, item 18. So let's count from the back. The Animatrix Soundtrack. The album to the Animatrix. I forgot I had this. This is cool. I think. I don't know. Wow. The original Matrix, not the animated version, was very important to me as a child. I really loved that movie because I love sci-fi, and that was just totally redefined everything. And I remember I couldn't see the film because my mom was very opposed to me seeing rated R movies. It was 1999. And that wasn't something I could do. I guess I was about 12 when that came out. So that was against the rules. I couldn't see rated R films. But I just heard from everyone that this movie was amazing. So I didn't get to see it in theaters, but it was like later that year. She finally relented and I saw it. I'd seen it somewhere else, I guess. She let me see it. And then for Christmas that year, she got it for me on VHS. Because even though everyone's first DVD was The Matrix, we were still behind. So it was a few more years before we got a DVD player, and we never got it on DVD. I'm not saying anything about this actual soundtrack, but I do want to mention that I think what drew me to The Matrix was that I was a very timid child. I was very scared of scary things. Like, I was scared at The Empire Strikes Back. Granted, I was very young. I was maybe 5. But I came in. I was on TV. It was a dark room alone. It was the scene where Luke is fighting Vader. And he's about to get his arm cut off. Like, I thought Chewbacca was a villain because they kept cutting back and forth. I was like, oh God, get the monster out of your ship. I was very scared. I think the reason why I really enjoyed The Matrix was that it was stylish. It was sci-fi. It had kind of cool themes. It was very kind of action-packed, but also it was scary in a way. It had thrilling elements. It was certainly scary for me, or would have been, but came at the perfect time for me to get over that fear. And so it was kind of like a milestone for me to get over fear of movies, fear of scary things, like to realize the artifice, but also enjoy it, to enjoy this, being able to step into another world. And it was violent too, and that was something I was squeamish about. I was a very sheltered child, so it was being able to not only accept, but to enjoy that, and to enjoy it in a healthy way, not in like an unhealthy way, whatever. That it's still nothing to say about this album. I do own the regular movie's soundtrack album. Maybe I'll randomly select that one soon. But that was actually one of the first CDs I owned. Talking about it here is not appropriate. I probably should save some of that for when I do review that album. It's still saying nothing about this one. I'm deferring. I don't know. I don't know anything about this. It's got a lot of electronic pieces. That's kind of par for the course for it, but it was less because the original soundtrack had a lot of kind of underground rock, like kind of Marilyn Manson, Prodigy, that kind of stuff, mixed with like dance, house, like hard acid, rap kind of things. Not rap, but acid house kind of stuff. Whereas this one was much more trippy, like kind of electronica, as I recall. Um, Beat Manifesto. I think that band was on the original album. But the movie was cool, the Animatrix. There's just little vignettes in anime style. It was, of the Matrix sequels, I would argue, the least disappointing. Um, Reloaded was just a turd, and Revolutions, you think you've met bottom. Because the first one was so good, but I think this one has some moments. I think there's some fun stuff in there. I don't remember. The movie this came with a pack. It was a double pack with the album and the DVD of the Animatrix. And for some reason, I had the Animatrix with me on a bus. I left it on the bus. I don't know how you do that. I had it in my backpack. I took it out to look at it or something. Why would I do that? I left it on the bus. Anyway, somebody else has the Animatrix now, so I don't have it. I have the case that it came in. It's got cartoons. It's got cartoons. I don't know. What? Should you go and get this album? I don't even know if you can anymore. It's got some like early 2000s acid house, probably. I don't know. It's probably good. I no idea. I have no idea. I don't know anything.